guys, and welcome to another episode of the What You Want channel. Today is going to be the second edition of videos regarding different kind of bracelets, respectively straps on watches. Today it's going to be a special about the Steinhart Ocean One 39 with the green aluminum bezel. I wanted to show you how this watch looks on different kind of straps, bracelets. Let's start with the metal bracelet. Is the one it comes from if you buy it from the Steinhart website, and I must say it's a very nice bracelet. You see it stretches easily, probably a negative aspect, but on the other hand it's very good, well constructed. It's not wobbly. I like the way they have the end links here, that there's like a flexible center part. I mean, this is probably another thing about personal preference. So you see it lays flat on the case back and it hugs the wrist real nicely. So the clasp itself, it's also pretty nice, standard one, but I like these brushed and polished elements, and yeah, also like this little Steinhart logo you can see probably there. Pretty nice. So let's put it on the wrist. Today I'm wearing the SIN 903 STBE on the metal bracelet. I had a special on this watch and a review and a special on the bracelet on my channel. So this is how the Steinhart looks like on the wrist. Pretty nice, and yeah, it has pretty large luck distance, or luck to luck distance. So this 39 millimeter or diameter case is actually pretty nice on my 7-inch wrist. You see, it's pretty large. The distance is pretty big, and it's very good that it has flexible center links. Otherwise, it wouldn't hug the wrist as nicely. So overall, I think a bracelet you can wear anytime. If it's more an formal occasion or informal sporty occasion, you can wear it pretty much all year round. It can get wet. So the steel bracelet is probably the one-piece bracelet to go if you don't want to spend money on other Natos or stuff. You probably simply go with the steel bracelet. So let's put the next strap on this watch. But before I do this, I want to present to you this strap. It's by Fulmosa, and I bought it on Amazon, and it comes with this nice spring bar tool and this nice box. So I'm pretty happy with it. It was around like 10 to 15 euros, and the best thing, it comes with easy click, so you don't need spring bars. There are spring bars attached that can actually change without a spring. So let me demonstrate how to put this on the watch. You simply press down this little round thing here before you put it in the place where the spring bar tool sits, and number one, fixed. It's pretty easy. You don't need a spring bar tool. You simply look for the hole, put it there, press it down, and there you go. I really like the color combination. Almost matches it almost 100%, the color of the bezel. And a very nice thing about it is that it's not a dust magnet, so it can be cleaned easily. It has no structure on the back, probably a negative aspect when it comes to you're getting sweaty, but it has at least some kind of structure, so it will circulate a little bit of air because it's higher at the edges, the bracelet, so some air will come under your under the bracelet or strap and your wrist. So let's put it on the wrist, and there you go. I think it looks pretty nice. It's a nice green color combination, and yeah, the clasp, standard, pretty nice. Yeah, it's probably the bracelet I would go to if I would spend a few days in Italy at the sea on holidays, and when I know where I might get swim in the pool or in the ocean. So this is definitely the bracelet to go. So let's put this nice leather strap on. And here we go again. So now we're having this nice vintage looking brown leather strap with this white textile things on the edges that actually make the watch look a little bit bigger on the wrist. I have an equivalent to this in 19mm for the Seiko SNXS 73. You can see it on my channel as well. I think this makes the watch make the watch look on the wrist a little bit bigger. It's actually pretty hefty leather bracelet, pretty thick, and it's again one made by Sola. It can be purchased on Amazon for around, I think I paid 19 euros, and yeah, it's on the beefier, heftier side of bracelets. Here you can see it says stainless steel. Nothing special about the clasp, but overall pretty nice and a little bit stiff maybe, but pretty nice quality for around 20 bucks. You can't go wrong with it, especially if you want to like dress it up a little. Even though it still looks sporty, I think you can also just wear it to the office, and it will show some patina over the years. This is a very nice aspect about it. I really like it, especially when it comes to autumn, if you're wearing like more brown or red colors, and this is probably will suit you very well. So let's come to the last part of this video, namely to the NATO strap. And here we go again. It's this nice sand-colored NATO, which is not glued, but it has some stitching. I bought from Miros Time, which is a small supplier based in Germany for NATOs, and I really recommend his products. Pretty good, pretty long-lasting, and made out of quality material. Usually I had some trouble finding quality NATOs. The differences in price weren't that big. It was either paying 10 euros up to 26, but if you're paying 26 euros and you're not actually sure whether you're getting nice quality. This one was around, I think, 13 euros, and it's very nice. I think the color combination is just great. It almost looks under this light a little bit greenish, but it's more on the sand colored side, but it really fits the green bezel well. I must say personally, the Steinhart isn't a watch that I really like wearing on a NATO, even though this Submariner copy or homage theme is perfectly fine with the NATO, no question about that. Just think about the James Bond NATO wearing on the old Submariner and stuff. But I think the luck to luck with is a problem here. So it really, yeah, it's a little bit sitting pretty high on the wrist, and this really like pronounces this aspect, having this NATO with this additional layer of material under the case back. So it's probably not the best way to go, but a very nice sporty alternative to leather, other textiles. And the steel bracelet, I think this one is really, if you're like more the guy who goes outdoors, and this is probably a very nice bracelet. It has this military touch to it, and I can totally recommend it as like an alternative to other straps. So I hope you liked this video. Next time there are going to be more specials about bracelets on the other watches, and if you stay tuned, I will have a new addition to my collection. It's going to be a Seiko. I give you a sneak peek here. It's let's say a juvenile reptile. So see you next time.